We're back at the MMSC racetrack in Chennai with 27 cars and bikes that have been nominated this year for the 2011 CNBC TV 18 Overdrive Awards. And we have a great selection. We have cars that start at 3 lakh rupees going all the way up to 35-40 lakh rupees. We have motorcycles and scooters starting at just 30,000 rupees and going all the way up to 20 lakh rupees for this awesome Ducati Multistrada. Over the next 2 episodes, our jury members are going to be putting these bikes, cars and SUVs through their paces. They're going to be testing them, evaluating them and wringing the life out of them. This is an episode you don't want to miss. With that much horsepower gathered together at the mecca of Indian motorsport, our only concern was rain. But after a few tires had been sacrificed to the track and weather gods, the reward was 48 hours of glorious sunshine. Perfect conditions for these cars and drivers to strut their stuff. But before we get to the cars, let's meet our jury. Karun Chandhok needs little introduction. India's second Formula One driver, his committed drives in difficult circumstances this season has drawn praise from F1 officials and fans around the world. Gaurav Gill is India's national rally champion and a winner at the Asia Pacific Rally Championship. A tough competitor, he pushes himself to the limit every single time and expects no less from his machinery. 5-time Indian national rally champion SINGH is a true Indian motoring legend. His evaluation and development skills much sought after by any manufacturer keen to succeed in India. V.K. Vishwanathan is the managing director of Bosch India, the largest auto component manufacturer in the world. Bosch works with almost every automaker and does cutting-edge research into safety systems and automotive technology. And making up the rest of the jury is Overdrive's A-team, editor Sirish Chandran and deputy editors Bertrand D'Souza and Shubha Brata Marmar. 3 of the most credible and respected faces in Indian auto journalism. Between them, they've driven, ridden and tested every car, SUV and bike launched in India over the past decade.
Now, car of the year and bike of the year.
But before the jury could hit the track and begin testing, our evaluation partners Ernst & Young had a small presentation on the judging process. In addition to flat-out performance, our contenders would be judged on design and engineering, build quality, ride and handling, value for money and relevance to India.
It should not exceed a maximum of 25 points.
So without further ado, let's meet the contenders for Car of the Year. In 2009, it was the all-new Mercedes E-Class, and this year we had its great rival, the BMW 5 Series. And the 5 was one of the most anticipated launches of 2010. After all, the earlier bangled iteration of the 5 Series had become one of the most iconic car designs in the world, leaving the new 5 a lot to live up to.
The styling, it has gone soft over the previous 5 Series, so that's the new design language that BMW is following. I personally am not so much a fan of this softening because I love that hard-edged look of BMW. BMW used to be super aggressive, in your face. The new 5 Series isn't, but maybe that'll appeal to a wider range of people. So styling, again, personal decision. But otherwise, the way the car's put together, the interiors are a marked improvement. They really feel very, very good. You sit inside the car, not on top of the car. So it cocoons you, it gives you that sporty feeling, it involves you as a driver.
The newest of BMW's ultimate driving machines is still just that, an Uber-involving driver's car. Available with a choice of petrol and diesel engines, the the 5 Series is still a great handling package. But now, BMW has also addressed the 5's Achilles heel, the ride quality, further blurring the lines between the BMW and the Mercedes E-Class.
The 5 Series, which was more performance and dynamic oriented, now is also a far more comfortable and nicer car to drive. So at the end of the day, I think it's more about who gives you a better finance option or who gives you the best deal at the dealership, and that's where either of those cars is down to. So in that sense, the 5 Series also is a fantastic buy as a complete car.
The 5 Series proved so popular with our jury that it just stayed out on the track, putting in lap after lap in the sweltering heat without any fuss.
There's very little you can fault in a BMW. It's just a question of affordability, I think, with it.
Of course, the 5 Series is a serious contender for Car of the Year, but it's also in the running for another award, Luxury Car of the Year. And here's a look at some of the other contenders. Time for us to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, it's the hatchbacks that take center stage.
This year has been a great year for the auto industry. From a time over the last 5-6 years when it grew by just about 12% CAGR, this year the growth has been in the region of 30 to 35%. A number of factors have led to this growth, actually. One, clearly a lot of work being done by manufacturers in getting in newer models, better technologies in, and also keeping prices competitive. On the other side, financiers have spread out and ensured that financing is easily available and available at competitive rates. Similarly, we've seen improvement in road infrastructure. We've seen the second-hand car market developing in a better way. All these have contributed towards the growth of the car industry.